welcome to this week's episode of Nikki Eat World. Today we are in Brunei, and I am making beef rendang. I don't know how authentic this recipe is. I looked at several recipes and picked the one that had the ingredients I could find at the grocery store. Jungle Jim's is open, but I'm really trying not to go out too much during all of this COVID-19 craziness. As you can tell, I put on my best sweatshirt for today. This is my I'm not leaving the house sweatshirt. So I'm going to go ahead and get started in I'm going to call almost beef rendang. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to toast some coconut. I think it's just used to kind of top the dish. So I'm going to toast the coconut, and then I've got my ingredients out over here. There's a bunch of them. I've got some dried peppers, some cinnamon, coriander, ginger, garlic, lemongrass, coconut milk, cumin seeds, cloves, nutmeg, and this recipe said fennel, but other recipes said dill, so I'm just going to swap the fennel for some dill. I know they're a little bit different, but everything that I read said that they are pretty comparable flavor-wise. So, gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, so the coconut has been toasted, and now I'm going to blend in my blender. Just use 15 of these, but I think that will be blazing hot, so I'm gonna use maybe 7. 8. Okay. I'm gonna use 8 of them. Stick those on in. And then I need to add the lemongrass. It says to use like 5 things of lemongrass, which I don't know what that is in here. I'm gonna use a couple of tablespoons because it says to use. What does it say to use? Yeah, 5 lemongrass chopped. So I'm just gonna use 5 tablespoons. I've never used lemongrass before, so this is interesting to me. I'm gonna use this whole thing in here. Yeah, the other recipes had something called galangal or something like that in them. All right, cool. That's good enough. We'll call that enough. Which is similar to ginger. Tastes like it smells. Okay. Garlic. I need 3 cloves of garlic. And then 5 slices of fresh ginger root. So again, I make my life easy and use all these squeeze things. So I think I'm just going to do 3 tablespoons of this. Maybe just 2. Slices of ginger is a little unclear. Okay, so I think that's all that goes in here for now. Yeah, it does say just put shallots. I didn't get shallots. We're making do with what we got. All right, I'm gonna blend it. Yeah, there's still like whole chilies in here. I don't really know how to fix that problem. Maybe I should put them in on top. I don't know, I'll figure it out. I'll be back. Time for some fun facts about Brunei. Brunei is a small country in Southeast Asia. It's smaller than the state of Delaware. It's a very interesting country. There's a lot going on there. They are mostly Muslim people in Brunei. And because of that, because most of the country is Islam or practices Islam, there's a lot of laws related to that, one of which is that it's illegal to drink in public. Another interesting fact is that the largest residential palace is in Brunei. It's called the Istana Nurul Iman. Here it is. It's got like 1 billion rooms, like over 1,000. It's crazy. They are also the first Asian country to ban shark finning. So you're not allowed to cut shark fins off, or maybe even catch them. I don't know. Don't quote me on that one. Another fun fact about Brunei is that the Sultan of Brunei is the second longest reigning monarch. He began his reign on October 5th, 1967. The only monarch who's reigned longer than him is Queen Elizabeth. Brunei is also an absolute monarchy, which means the Sultan gets the final say. Last fun fact is that they have no income tax there, but healthcare and education are free for everyone. So, interesting. Okay, I'm gonna call it good enough. So, now I need to put a little oil in here. I'm going to just kind of fry that paste in here for a little bit. And then I am going to add some spices. This recipe wanted me to grind my own spices, but my coffee grinder is sacred and I do not want to add spices to it. Okay, I'm gonna work on getting this out real quick. There's 2 whole peppers still in here, but it's fine. It will be just fine. I just won't eat those. Okay. So while this is kind of frying, I'm gonna get the coriander, fennel, dill, cumin, and nutmeg in here. Okay, so I'm just gonna mix this all up, and I'm gonna let it cook for, I think it said like 4 minutes. Yes. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna cut up my beef. I got some big chunks of beef. So this recipe only needs 1 pound of it, so I'm only going to use about half of what I've got here. So I tried to get a good cut of meat and ended up getting one with a bone, and I don't really know what to do with it, so oops on me.
Smells good in here.
Thanks.
Looks good too.
Thanks.
Talking to Dad. See you.
Yeah, that's on recording now.
You blackmail me?
Yep.
A compliment?
Yep.
Cool.
Cool. Okay. So now I need to give this a stir. Oops. Just turn down the heat a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna add the beef. And I'm going to brown it. So I should have had my meat ready to go because I was supposed to be stirring that paste continuously that whole time. Oops. Okay. So I'm going to let that beef brown for 3 to 4 minutes. And then I'm going to stir in some sugar, coconut, cloves, a cinnamon stick, coconut milk, and water. I'm going to bring it to a boil. I'm going to lower the heat and simmer it for an hour, and then salt to taste, and then it's done. So, not a super challenging recipe. There's a lot of weird ingredients. So this recipe that I chose had mostly things that I could find at our just regular grocery store, but some of the other ones had like kaffir lime leaf or that galang gal or whatever stuff. So I'm hoping that this one tastes okay. Alright, so it is just starting to boil, so I'm going to head and turn the heat down a little bit, probably down to like 4, and just let it simmer for like an hour. And I'll make some rice to go with it. Alright, we've got a shaggy-haired Zachary here.
Oops.
He's gonna try the beef rendang. What's the flavor profile?
It's got a nice oaky texture.
I don't think that's one you use for food.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever it is, it's really good. It's not too spicy.
Yay! Good.
Winner.
Rundown of Brunei. It was very good and really flavorful. The only issue was my whole house smelled like it for like 4 days afterwards, so it was very hard for me to eat the leftovers because, I don't know, I guess I have some smell aversion things going on. But anyway, it was really good. Zach ate the rest of it and he loved it, even though it was a little spicy. So maybe tone down the peppers if you don't like it spicy. If you'd like to follow my culinary journey around the world, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss a thing.